I think, you know, this is it's a pain in the ass for everybody. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah,
just everybody involved goes to jail.
At 1:51, the prosecutor enters the courtroom. All indications.
All in the same cell? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all going in the same cell. You're going to be in jail for 5 years. We're going to record the whole thing 24/7, and the prison's going to get the money from it, and that's how we're going to pay for you guys being here. All right, have fun.
To show that the prosecutor is intending to use the massive TV that
now you get to be a streamer, and there's TTS.
However, if witness testimony is canceled, that might not happen. And shortly after, the bailiff started talking about calling Hank to see where he is. At 1:57 p.m., they're all setting up the monitor, connecting it to the computer. A second prosecutor is now in the room, making sure the setup is ready. The prosecutor plans to show the video. The bailiff then asks if any witnesses are in the room. And shortly after, Johnny's lawyer peeks into the courtroom just like last time, checking if he's here, and then he leaves. So at 1:58 p.m., we find out that Youngman is actually in the building. So that's showing us that there's going to be a testimonial from him, even though they settled. At 1:59 p.m., Johnny and Hank and the lawyers enter the court and sit at the front row. Both are wearing black suits, and Johnny is carrying a smooth...
Hey, at least he's not dressed up as the KKK anymore. He tried to show up because he wanted to go to his first court hearing dressed up as the KKK. And, you know, I think now at this point he's realized that they don't think that's as funny as he does.
That.
No MAGA hat either? Yeah.
The lawyer is consulting with the interpreter. And this time, we also notice that Korean press is here. Last time, they didn't show up. But just after two, the judge enters the court.
Keep in mind that, remember what I've always said about, like, whenever there are actual consequences for things and you don't just let people fuck around, you will immediately see changes in behavior. This is exactly what I was talking about. This guy, who is this uncontrollable wild animal, is now walking in there on time in the morning in a suit, and he's being normal. And do you know why? It's because if he doesn't, he's cooked. That's the reason why. It's actually so easy to get people to do stuff. It is. All you have to do is you just provide an incentive that's worse than what they're getting out of being wrong.
And the judge reads out the case number and calls Ramsey calling Ismail to the defendant's stand. Johnny carries a backpack and an empty Starbucks cup. At 2:03 p.m., Ramsey pulls out a pile of documents from his backpack. The lawyer is submitting his written opinion on evidence. This is basically just his argument for his innocence. And the judge receives it and glances at it. Because yesterday, the defense counsel submitted his opinion regarding the settlement. The judge asked the lawyer about the evidence, and the lawyer says the only new addition to the evidence is the settlement with Youngman. The defendant denies charges of deepfake, saying there was no intent. He also claims that the materials...
What do you mean there's no intent? He did it.
...not be used as
what do you mean?
He admits the distribution, but denies that it can cause harm in the form of shame. The prosecutor then submits evidence. Witness...
How is it... no, what do you mean? Like, if you post a photo of you doing something sexual with another person, that absolutely could be used to shame somebody. What are you even talking about?
He's not present today, as we kind of expected, honestly, because, you know, she's in Australia.
What are we doing?
She sent in a formal request saying she wanted to attend after about a month. Then at 2:11 p.m., the first witness, Youngman, is going to take the stand. Youngman chose to make his testimony private, so we won't be hearing his testimony.
What a surprise.
Hank apparently will also give a private testimony, and the courtroom has been cleared. We're all waiting outside at this point. Everyone left the courtroom, and this kind of left Hank hanging, like right outside the court door, and it seems like he requested to be put back into witness protection, which was kind of odd, because, I mean, no one even went up to him. No one was trying to, like, clip farm him. I see no point in trying to clip farm Hank. Our speculations is Youngman is likely going to give a pretty neutral testimony that will neither help nor hurt Johnny, and we later found out that Youngman is not the one who requested the private testimony, that it was actually the judge's decision. At 3:51 p.m., the courtroom is reopened to the public, and the testimony lasted approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes. The lawyer makes the 30-minute argument where Johnny is...
It doesn't matter on deepfake because the crime in Korea. Fact is, all we did is what matters. Yeah, but like doing it with intent to embarrass somebody makes the charge worse. That's what I'm assuming probably happens, because like that's the way that almost all laws are.
Essentially denies obstruction of business at lots of
pretty much any legal system has some function like that.
In reality, it was like 10 to 15 minutes, so he just denies the whole claim. But he's already pleaded guilty to that charge, so it doesn't make sense why they're trying to negate it right now. The lawyer said that, hey, the whole child harassment, that was dropped, so that should be taken into consideration as well, according to the attorney of Johnny. So Johnny's attorney is trying to paint him out as innocent because that charge was dropped.
941, 9841, ambulance traffic, reported in Magnolia, code 3, incident 1136, 3952.
you know, trying to like have the comfort Korean girls give him a blowjob, the statues, and then have him just crashing out at that 7-Eleven there, and like just spilling water all over himself, and then yelling at people, and then just like throwing his food on the floor. Like, just play that video, and then be like, all right, guys, what do you think, 10 or 20? Yeah, I feel like that's it. It's that simple. Most countries don't have juries.
It's scheduled the next hearing for February 11, 2026. And then Johnny, before the court could leave, he stands up and asks the judge if he can do an expedited trial.
Yeah.
And he wants essentially a speedy trial since he has family and obligations in America. And the judge immediately refused Johnny's request. So after the trial, I asked Johnny what his strategy was about this, because all of this does not make sense. I don't understand why he's out here uploading videos of him actively harassing people in South Korea while he's currently on trial. But
he's still uploading more videos harassing people, and he's on trial for harassing people?
She was born in the USA, and ain't nothing can take her away from the land she loves and one she holds.
This has to stop. This is crazy. They have to get rid of this guy. They have to put him in jail.
Do an actual interview. I don't want to give him an interview, as he's already been interviewed a bunch. People know his story. They don't care about what he has to say. They just want to see the trial outcome. Yeah. So I asked him to his face, like, why is he uploading videos on YouTube of him being disrespectful in Korea while he's in trial? But instead of giving me a straight answer, he just lashed out at me and insulted my family.
I fucked your mother. I fucked your... your family sucks. Fuck you, man. Yeah, that's about right.
I was having an awful day and was trying to get some sort of reaction out of me. So hopefully he enjoys his extended stay out here in Korea, as his next trial date is out in February. So, Merry Christmas. But I asked one of my legal connections out here.
13837 customer. Alleging the suspect's welfare, 25 years old, appeared. Assaulted the parent was pointing at him and asked him
This would normally be reserved for simple
in an Uber leading location shares address. The comments have 42341 clear. Those are vehicles of black
process take infinitely longer. A vast majority of these cases are also where the defendant is caught red-handed in the act, witnessed by police, and is arrested on the spot, and obviously is pleading guilty. But also, high-profile, high-stake cases such as these right here could also be expedited. For example, Jungmann's trial was expedited because he was one of the people who decided to throw a few bricks through the courthouse windows.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty easy one to go with. Were these bricks? You didn't? Okay, what about the video of you throwing the bricks? Okay, so you did do it. Alright, well, that's pretty easy. Yep.
Along with the 62 others were actually charged. I don't know if 62 other people actually threw bricks through the courthouse window, but 62 people were charged in that case. And for that case, both of the above reasons apply, so it was easy to get an expedited trial for that. The riot took place in January and the trial started in March, and on August 1st, he was convicted. There were multiple court dates, roughly...
Isn't it crazy how stupid some of these people are? I mean, like, I really have to sit back and really admire how just absolutely fucking retarded they are. They have like no sense of self-preservation, no sense of rationality at all. It's like watching, like, it's like what would it be like if you put a horse on trial? I think this is about it.
8 to 10, but they were also spaced out by days.
Talent points? Yeah.
I have family and other obligations. Furthermore, the decision to expedite a case is determined by a committee before the trial starts, and the case number assigned, because expedited trials have a designated code attached to the case number. Expedited trials also require a panel of judges for fairness, rather than one judge presiding over a case. And once this trial begins, it cannot be converted to an expedited trial. That is why they carefully make this determination before assigning the case number.
So he's basically fucked.
So Johnny will now be stuck here for a while.
And if I use the witness only if they're resuscitating rocks onto the freeway and Lost St. Bakeman between Otsego and Morrison. 1727 Roger, 9089, no acknowledgement. Do you want me to go outside the division?
If it means that we can have them stuck in there
California personalized flight,
Team Union, that sounds like such a good use of money. That might be illegal, is it? Oh no.
941, other locations, my TC is going to be...
So on and so on. And the judge, in response to Johnny's trial expedition request, was that other foreigner trials have been going on for over 2 years, and that he's not special, so he too will just have to wait. So I mean, this is just one massive warning. To never harass innocent people on the street and disrespect people's culture.
Don't go to random countries and start harassing people and cause problems, because if you do that, you might end up in jail. Isn't that crazy? Wow, guys. Who could have expected that?
True. For just
what?
Clearly, it is not worth it, and Johnny is in the process very slowly. Also, happy Halloween, my son has me dressed up as a World War I fighter pilot, because he's also a little pilot himself. And I also wanted to quickly say this is basically the limited edition Mad City Halloween collection, which is on Mad.City, and also the court sketch prints from the first time we went to the Johnny Smalley trial. Both of those links will be in the top pinned comment, and they will be gone forever in just a few days, so if you want them, you can get them now. But other than that, thank you guys so much for the support. I'm now finally back home again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, because we're just locking back in, continuing daily content. So hey, subscribe if you're new, drop a like on this video if you want me to travel back out to South Korea again, and thank you so much to Cooper for sponsoring this video, as you can check them out at the top of the description down below, and start saving your money on your online shopping today. But other than that, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what to say. This is it. He dodged it. Was it? Yeah, bro. This guy is so stupid. How can you be that fucking dumb? And like the thing is that whenever you go back and you look at this, so Johnny Smalley, and asking him, I think that's a pretty reasonable question. Why is it that you're harassing people while you're on trial for harassing people? Don't you think that's going to make your trial bad? But no, apparently not. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but he's just a fucking idiot. Yeah, Johnny Smalley, yeah. Bro, like a literal fucking, like, I am shocked at how dumb some of these people are, man. Like a literal fucking, like, I am shocked at how dumb some of these people are, man. This guy brings people on to talk about their financial struggles.
383, response to 989 location 13. For an additional unit request, there's no
How did $10,000 come in last month?
I got my IRS tax refund.
919
Yeah.
Because you have children.
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
So you got such a big refund, but you spent it all on a trip. If you make like $35,000 a year, what the happened?
So when I got the child tax credit, the $10,000 refund, I just wanted to go do something fun.
But if that money is there to support you through the taxpayers, spending it on vacation makes sense?
Not when I have debt.
Okay, why'd you do it then?
I just wanted to go do something fun.
Do you remember what I said about IQ? See, a girl like this would have been perfectly happy and fine in the Middle Ages, digging potatoes out of the dirt in Ireland. She would have led a happy, normal life. Everything would have been okay. But now, things have gotten more complicated. The world has gotten more involved. And we're in this situation right now.
Because I don't usually have the money to go out and do much of anything.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I went a little crazy.
I went a little crazy. Jeez, guys. And I like Caleb because Caleb allows you to see how tens of millions of Americans live. If you look past all the theatrics, you get an unfiltered look at how the system works and how utterly disgusting it is. Yep, there it is. And so there's another one too. It gets even better.
Traffic units, traffic, Center Point, Amazon, 1169, RD 1007. Traffic unit, identify.
Like their thing, but she just wanted to find exactly a 2%er. No, she's not a 2%er. She's definitely not. But this is the kind of person that I keep trying to tell y'all about these people, is that they're just really stupid. They're stupid. And anybody who's been to a public school knows this, but nobody wants to talk about it. The fact is that there's a lot of people out there in the world that are so fucking retarded that you're not going to teach them after the job for digging potatoes out of the ground goes away. You're not going to go and retrain them to be a rocket scientist, okay? It's either digging potatoes out of the ground or making butter. That's it. Those are the only two options. You're not going to. They're not going to do anything else. Exactly. You can't fucking figure this out. You teach finance and statistics in schools, guys. Have you ever tried to teach finance and statistics to a cat? No, right? Because the cat's not going to understand. Well, I've got really bad news for you.
908 Magnolia Boulevard, vehicles, 2015 Silver Hyundai Sonata. License 7 Lincoln Frank Boy 516, 7 Lincoln Frank Boy 516. Information only in 1174. 39823, have your representation. An ambulance traffic pedestrian roll, Sadakoy and Amasoy, code 3 incident 116
We pay pretty well.
I mean, I know someone's here working on their birthday.
Is this someone's birthday today?
You don't even know your own employees.
I don't know everyone's birthday. It's Colton's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Colton.
birthday.
This is the kind of person that gets a job
continue
at
the
an
response.
office
I'll
in the
handle
HR
the delay.
department and makes everything more fucking annoying. This is what they do. Yep.
Congratulations, adults work on their birthday. I'm going to cry.
Yeah,
for
I
him.
work on a nonprofit, and at least they give us our birthdays off.
If you wanted to
We'll
request
respond
it,
with a delay.
that's
To Sadakoy and Amasoy.
choice.
It just see a thing full screen.
Okay, if they want to treat you like children, they can.
How's it treating like children? It's more
It's
like
a birthday. Who gives a? You have one every
it's just
single
called
year.
caring for
is
people. I guess you don't understand that.
You're right.
Dude, see, this is the way they are, man. As I said,